Today, guys, we're going to talk about pumpkins and why they're important to have on your homestead. So what's up, guys? Staying here from Rocky Creek. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great week. We're going to talk today about why you do not want to throw away those pumpkins that you had from Halloween or Thanksgiving. And that's because they are a huge benefit to your livestock. Whether you got cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, they are no harm, but of only a benefit to your livestock. So do not throw those away, and we're going to talk about that right now. So what I do each year is I reach out to friends of mine and family, plus what we have here on our homestead, and I tell people, hey, if you got pumpkins that have not been painted or had any chemicals put on them that you want to get rid of, hey, drop them by my house or I'll come pick them up, because they are a huge benefit to my animals. So what you may not realize is that pumpkins are high in several vitamins and minerals that your animals need. They got high levels of vitamin A, high levels of vitamin E, fiber, and they also have a good amount of protein in it. But the most important reason why I love giving these to my livestock is actually the seed content that's within them. Their seeds, unlike some other kinds of produce that you got to watch out for giving to your animals, is their seeds are non-toxic and actually have some beneficial properties to them. They're actually high in, and I can't remember the name of the exact chemical or how to pronounce it, but those seeds contain a natural deworming property, and they also have some antioxidants that can fight against cancer, which livestock, you know, humans aren't telling people to get cancer, animals can get it too, but those seeds in particular can help in both of those areas. And one of the biggest reasons why I like to give it to my animals is because of the natural deworming properties, and I try to be as natural as I can with my animals. I'm going to talk to you though about a couple quick things that you need to be mindful of if you're going to give these to your animals. So let's get into that right now. So guys, a couple quick things to be mindful of though when you give them the pumpkins. You can't just throw any pumpkins in it. Like I said just a little bit ago, is you got to make sure that they don't have any chemicals that have been put on them. You know, some people will paint their pumpkins. Some people, after they've carved their pumpkins, will spray it with, you know, a lacquer or a clear coat or something like that. You do not want to give those to your pigs. Obviously, we don't know what's in the paints or the chemicals and what that could ultimately cause to the pigs. Secondly, you want to make sure that there's not, you know, a large amount of mold on the pumpkin. Now, if there's a tiny bit in a certain area that you can cut off, no big deal, but you don't want a pumpkin that is just fully molded. And then lastly, what you want to do is you do want to remove the stem. The stem in and of itself is not harmful, but if that stem has become very hard and the animal tries to swallow it whole like a pig, it could create a choking hazard. So you try to remove that. So I'm going to show you what I always do with my pumpkins before I give them to any pig, so I can make sure of those topics that I just talked about aren't an issue. So what I like to do is I like to take a machete and I always hack right off the top part where the stem would have been. Now sometimes if the stem's real long, you can just hit the stem itself really hard and it'll break the stem completely clean. But what I tend to do is I just chop off the whole top end and kind of go from there. Obviously, I'm not a very professional machete or cutter, chopper, whatever. But so as you can see, most of this stem is removed. Now I will cut and just toss the little pieces in there. But also, that gives me an interior view of the pumpkin, and I can see there's really no mold on this one at all. So there is nothing of concern. So now what I'll do is this will make it easier for this to break anyways, and we're just going to throw this one into Mater's pen, and he's going to enjoy it very much, and he'll be very appreciative of it, and we'll get the benefits in return towards his health. I got something for you, brother. What do you think of that? I'm telling you guys, they love these pumpkins so much, and they are of such a benefit to their health overall. So we're gonna take the other ones down. We're gonna chop up a big one, throw it in there for Henry and Olivia, and then we're also gonna do another one for the chickens, same way. Well, you dum-dum, get out the way. Once again, no mold, so we're ready to roll. See, told you chickens like getting on the action too. All right, let's get some to the chickens now. It's actually not molded. It's like it just over ripened. It's not really moldy. And with the chickens, I don't worry about the stem with the chickens because obviously they can't eat that whole. So I don't worry about it when it comes to them. I'll just toss it in. Now you'll find with the chickens is they tend to eat all the flesh out and they'll get it up to the outer skin and then they'll just leave the outer skin, which we'll just let deteriorate, compost down in the pen. Hey, y'all need me to help you out? We haven't talked about him in quite a while, but y'all can see my man Lucky right here. He's getting pretty big. He's definitely becoming the man and kind of the dominant one of the group. So it seems like he's flourishing fantastic. And we're glad we've kept him behind. So guys, what I normally do is I'll keep all the pumpkins together, and usually once a week I'll put a whole pumpkin in each of the pens, and I'll continue to do that through the late fall and winter months until the pumpkins are either not of good enough shape or we just run out. But I hope this little bit of information helps you out, and it may make you second guess whether or not you're just going to toss those pumpkins in the future. But also reach out to your friends, or if you got local grocery stores or farms that may need to just get rid of pumpkins, you know, you might be able to get them for very little money or completely free. But they will be a huge benefit to your animals and to your property. The ones that are too bad, just throw them in your compost bin. You'll still get something out of it. So don't throw away those old pumpkins. Put them to use. Help your animals. They'll be a little bit healthier, and they'll definitely appreciate you for it because they think it's a delicious treat. So guys, I appreciate you coming along with us today. Hope everybody's having a great week. And until then, y'all take care of yourself, and we'll see you here real soon on the next episode. Y'all be good.